Now, I want to tell you a story. You know, our Lakota legends, uh, they're just not stories, you know, like bedtime stories, like the stories about three little pigs and all this and that, you know. Our stories taught our children, the children, moral values. A lot of our stories talk about different things. And then we have a character, a trickster, called Iktomi. And Iktomi does a lot of things. And then that gets him in trouble, or he gets someone else in trouble, and he enjoys making people laugh at a certain individual or animals. He plays tricks on animals and just does all kinds of things. So he doesn't have any friends at all. And the other Iktomi is the meaning of that is like characteristics of each and every one of us. You know, some of us like to lie, we like to cheat, we like to brag, we like to just do all these things that are not very good. And so that's where people will say, Iktomi gacha, you know, when someone says something, they don't believe that person because they have these things, they're lying or whatever. Anyhow, the story I'm going to tell about Iktomi is he's lazy, and he's hungry, and he wants to eat, but he's too lazy to go out and hunt for food for himself. So he goes walking, and here he comes to a big lake like this. He goes, and there's a bunch of ducks swimming out there. And oh, he was hungry, and he was thinking, how am I going to get those ducks? So he had a sack, so he took that sack, and he was pulling weeds and grass, whatever, and he was shoving them in that sack. He had a big old sack full of the weeds now. He threw it on his back, and he was walking along the edge, going real fast. Here one of the ducks saw him, so he swam close to him. He said, "Hey, brother, what are you carrying in that sack? Where are you going?" He kept saying, well, he pretended not to hear him, because he wanted him to get closer. And he said, "Brother, where are you going?" And he said, "Oh, don't delay me. I'm going over here because people want me to sing my songs. My sack has got all those songs in there. That's why it's so heavy." He said, "Yeah, it really looks heavy." That duck said, "Can you stay and sing us some songs?" And Iktomi said, "Oh, no, I gotta go over there. Those people are waiting for me." They said, "Oh," then he hollered at the other ducks, so they all come swimming close, and he said, "He's got some songs in that sack, and he's taking them. Let's ask him to stay and sing to us." So they all said, "Yeah." So they talked him, and that's what he wanted them to do, talk him into staying so he could sing those songs. So he said, "All right," he said, I want you to come out and do whatever I tell you." So they got out, and they said, "First I want you to make me a sweat teepee." You know, one of them things that the willow trees that they take and they make a big dome-shaped thing and made it real big. So he's laying there lazy, so he was just laying there watching them and kind of looking them over, thinking how hungry he was. And then they got done. They said, "Oh, we're done now," he said. "Now we can hear them songs." So he said, "All right," he said, "all of you get in a circle and we'll come in here, and I'm going to sit right here at the opening, and everybody come in and dance around in a circle. And you have to do as I tell you." So he started his song. "Ishtogamus wachipo, ishtogamus wachipo, dua ya dua piki, ishtani shasha pikte." On and on, he sang faster and faster. So the ducks were out there dancing with their eyes shut, because that's what the song said, dance with your eyes shut, dance with your eyes shut. He who opens his eyes, your eyes will turn red. So nobody wanted red eyes, so they were all dancing. And when one come by, he'd dump that sack of weeds out. And one come by, he'd wring its neck and shove it in that sack, and there was one little duck way back there. She snuck and opened her eyes, and she saw what Iktomi was doing. Hey, fly away, Iktomi's gonna wipe us out, she said, but it was too late. She got away, but the others, they all ended up in a sack. And then as lazy as he was, he got up and he got some mud and he smeared them all over packed them on the ducks, and he got them all ready, and he built a fire and everything, and then he threw all those ducks on top, and through that mud and everything. When the meat was done, he'd peel them off, and the feathers, everything would come out. So he got him going, and then he thought, oh, I'm so sleepy, I'm just sunny too, so he was hot, and there's 2 trees there, so he laid in the shade and was laying there trying to sleep, but every once in a while they'd make a growling noise and just squeaky, scrunchy noise, and oh, he couldn't sleep. He said, be quiet, don't be fighting, he said. You trees, your brothers. And they kept squeaking and groaning, and the wind was blowing, so the branches were rubbing each other, and he got mad. He said, I told you not to fight your brothers, and he climbed up that tree, and he stuck his arm between them, and the wind stopped, so there he hung. Oh, he said, let me down. Yeah, now he was worried about his ducks that were cooking. Let me go, I'm gonna, I got some ducks down there, he was saying, and the wind didn't blow, so he was stuck up there. And here, Coyote was walking, and he's dumb too. He said, hey, stay away from my ducks, he said. So the Coyote sniffed around, he looked around, stay away from my ducks. If you steal my ducks, you're gonna die. So he was threatening and everything. Coyote went, sniffed around, found them. Oh, he had a good meal. And then he left. And then the wind blew. So down he fell again on the ground. He got up and he dusted himself up. And he said, he who steals my food shall die. And he went looking, and all there was left was a pile of bones. Oh, he was mad. He went, looked for the Coyote, and here he didn't go very far. The Coyote was his stomach was just full, and he was laying on a slab of rock sleeping, pretending to, I guess, and he saw Iktomi coming, and he said, he's gonna die, someone's gonna die. He's building a fire, and he's gonna throw Iktomi in there. And he got that fire going, and he went over to the Coyote, and he was gonna grab him by the legs and throw him in the fire. But the Coyote was watching him with one eye open, and so when he come, he really kicked him and knocked Iktomi into the fire, and he got burnt legs, and they say that's how Rosebud got their name, Sicangu, burnt eye. But I don't know if that's true or not.